Hello everybody and welcome to, you called it, a brand new episode of Comics! I'm starting to realize the way we yell comics, it's like almost like we're mad at you, but we're not mad at you, I promise. It's just, we're so enthusiastic about comics that we want to share that enthusiasm through the screen to you, the viewers. Anyway, we've got a lot to talk about today, but first things first, have you seen the new issue of Adventertainment Weekly? When I first heard that the Avengers were going to be on the cover, I was like, whoa! That's awesome! I mean, there's been so much leaked set pictures, no official stuff from the movie. And so I was thinking, okay, finally, we're going to see some official pictures, we're going to get some more plot details, we may even see the Hulk. I mean, we really got nothing. It was kinda boring. I mean, it is cool just to see pictures like this of them on the set, but there's nothing, plot-wise in here that we don't already know. And the pictures, I mean, while they're cool, it's just, I mean, kind of solo pictures of the heroes that don't really reveal anything. Something interesting that did come of it was out in the section where they talk about what's next for Marvel movies. They mentioned Guardians of the Galaxy and Inhumans. I don't know if EW is the most credible source, but the fact that it's in print in a magazine means that, hey, you know, maybe this really is happening. Anyway, what do you think of the EW magazine? Were you just excited to see anything at all? I'm sorry, my brother and father are watching the same game downstairs and yelling, so if you can hear that, just ignore it. Anyway, we're gonna hand it over to Richard for some awesome DC news. Take it over, Richard.
Thank you so much, Carter friend. So ladies and gentlemen, it is the end of the new 52, but it's only the beginning of the new DCU. Yeah, you didn't know poetry was gonna be in this video, huh? You didn't. So anyways, this week from DC's New 52, I was actually only planning on getting one comic, Batman the Dark Knight. However, I ended up on two comics, none of which are titled Batman the Dark Knight, and actually for pretty good reason too. So the first of the two is All-Star Western by Justin Gray, Jimmy Pomoidi, and Moritat. I know I pronounced the name wrong, don't give me crap for it, or I'll punch you in the face! You know, I've always wanted to follow a Jonah Hex comic, but I think the main reason I wanted to buy this was that it was going to be a Jonah Hex comic set in old-time Gotham City. Now, there's one thing I want to note about this comic before I get into talking about it, is that it is actually a $3.99 book as opposed to $2.99. Now, don't freak out, DC's not reverting back to $3.99. This is actually an oversized first issue, so it's going to be $3.99. I just want you guys to know that. And you know what, I gotta say, this comic definitely earned its $3.99 price because I really liked it. It was really worth buying. Some of my favorite aspects of this book is that it takes a lot of the stuff that's used in other Batman stories to tell the history of Gotham, including Gates of Gotham and Batman Arkham Asylum by Grant Morrison. And I love the way that they make this book accessible to new readers. Overall, this is definitely a pickup. It's totally worth it. 5 out of 5. This next book I'm about to talk about is my second favorite from DC's New 52. Aquaman #1 by Geoff Johns and Ivan Reyes, people! You know, for as long as I can remember, I've always been one of those people that would kind of make fun of Aquaman because he just seemed ridiculous. But after reading this comic, my opinions have changed thoroughly. This book proves that Aquaman is one of the best superheroes out there. There is a reason why he's a member of the Justice League. There's a reason why he's one of the iconic heroes from DC. People, Aquaman is awesome. Overall, people, buy this damn comic. 5 out of freaking 5. Oh my god. So since this is the end of DC's New 52, I thought I would count down my 13 books that I got and tell you whether or not I plan on following them. In 13th place is Nightwing #1. I'll definitely be following this series through its first arc, but as to past that, I'm still iffy on that one. This is a maybe. In 12th place, Justice League #1. Even though this first issue wasn't as good as it should have been, I still enjoyed it, and I am definitely following the rest of the series. This is a yes. In 11th place, Batman and Robin #1. I'm definitely going to be following the rest of this series, but I hope it doesn't take the same turn as the previous Batman and Robin series did, because if it does, I'm dropping the book. In 10th place is Frankenstein Agent of Shade #1. This was such a fun read, and I'm definitely going to be checking out the rest of the series. This is a yes. In 9th place is Green Lantern #1. This is a Green Lantern comic written by Geoff Johns and art by Doug Meg. This is a yes. In 8th place, All-Star Western, a book I just talked about. I'll definitely be checking out the first arc. As to the future, there's a question mark. We'll wait and see. This is a maybe. In 7th place is Batman Detective Comics. Now, even though this was an amazing first issue, as to the rest of the series, I'm not sure because Tony Daniel's always been very on and off. Very, very hardcore maybe. In 6th place is Swamp Thing #1. This was an amazing first issue, and Scott Snyder and Yannick Paquette are both greatly talented in what they do. I'm definitely following it. In 5th place, Demon Knights #1. Normally, when it comes to Paul Cornell, whom I actually really like, it's usually kind of iffy in the future. But he knows this kind of stuff best. This is a yes. In 4th place, Animal Man #1. This is one hell of an amazing first issue. I'm definitely going to be reading the rest of this series. Yes. In 3rd place, Action Comics #1. This first issue showed a lot of promise, and it was truthfully a terrific read. Hell yes, I'm reading it. In 2nd place, Aquaman #1. I'm pretty sure the rest of this series will be as strong as this first issue. I'm definitely reading the rest. And in 1st place, Batman #1. Not only is this a Batman comic written by Scott Snyder, it's my first place, it's my favorite comic from New 52. Pretty easy guess I'll be following it. So I'll definitely be reading up to at least the first arc on all of these, but as to continuing the rest of the series for all of these, I'm still kind of sketchy on it, but overall, it worked. I like the New 52.
Thank you, Richard. So yes, for this week's comics comments, I didn't yell at you this time, we are going to be talking about the DC New 52. I want to talk to you about what was your favorite comic coming out of the DC New 52. Mine was Detective Comics, and so it was just a very big surprise seeing how good this was, especially considering that it's from Tony S. Daniel, is a good writer, but has done nothing really huge and nothing that has been considered great. I'm definitely going to be following it. And also, what was your least favorite or most disappointing comic? Mine was sadly Action Comics, and not because I think it was by any means the worst out of the 52. I was expecting a lot of it, seeing how I love Superman, first of all. Superman's one of my favorites, and Grant Morrison's writing it, and I mean, it's Grant Morrison. It didn't feel like a Superman comic, first of all. It feels like they kind of changed things just to change them. I may even switch over to the Superman comic book instead of Action Comics.
Okay, I know what you're thinking. This is the point in the video where I cut Carter off and tell him how wrong he is about Action Comics, which he is, but I'm not gonna get in that. I mean, you like what you like. I'm not gonna dash anyone's opinions, even if they are wrong. But no, actually, the footage that Carter sent me came without an ending, and so I figured I'd film a quick little ending. I know this is a bit shaky, it's not very good looking, but just bear with me on this. Actually, and before I actually say goodbye, I want to mention one thing. Did you guys see the new Doctor Who season finale? It was so good. I loved it so much. Anyways, we'll see you guys later. Don't forget to like this video, follow Carter and I on Facebook and Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube channel, favorite this video if you want to, and we'll see you guys next week with a brand new episode of Comics.